Welcome back, preschool, to a brand new, fresh start of our week. Are we ready to get started? All right, let's start. Big breath in and let it out nice and slowly, putting on your school body. Get those wiggles out. Good job. Big breath in. And let it out nice and slowly, putting on that school body. My ears are open for listening. My eyes are open for looking and learning. All the way out. Good job. And another big breath in. And let it out nice and slowly, putting on that school body. My hand is over my heart. And what is in there? Good job! We have love and joy and peace and patience and kindness and goodness and faithfulness and gentleness and self-control. And who put all those wonderful gifts in our heart? You're right, God. God put all those gifts in our heart. And did He mean for them to stay in our hearts? Oh no, He wants us to spread them all out. So my heart is getting bigger and it's spreading out all over you. It's spreading out all over me. It's spreading out all over everywhere. So who is welcome in our hearts and in our minds, in our homes and in our world? You're right again. Boy, you guys are good at this. God, you are welcome here. And if you're not from God, you have to go out the door now. Get on out of here. I just love being able to welcome God into our homes and into our lives, and just makes me want to say, oh, dear God, thank you for another great week with my preschool friends. And you have given us so many gifts and so many things to share. We want to be more like you. And we're going to start by saying the prayer that Jesus taught us to pray. Are you ready? Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. Well, I don't know about you, but that sure makes me full of joy. I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. I've got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart to stay. What else do I have? That's right. I've got the love of Jesus down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart. I've got the love of Jesus down in my heart. Where? Down in my heart to stay. Yay, God, thank you so much. And on a beautiful, glorious day like today, it's a good time to do some rejoicing. This is the day that the Lord has made, that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it, and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. Yay! Thank you so much, God. Now, last week when we left off, we were talking about the letter M. So we finished up with an old friend of ours from the Old Testament named Moses. So I thought it would be a good time of the year for us to go back and revisit some of the stories that we talked about earlier in the year back in the Old Testament. So to do that, I have some really cool stories, okay? They're called Tales of Virtue. And these tales of virtue are going to start with forgiveness. Do you know what forgiveness means? When someone does something kind of mean to us, we can choose to be kind to them and instead of being mean back to them. And that is forgiveness. So here we go with our story. Jacob lived in the land of Canaan with his 12 sons. Yes, that is true. 12 sons. Shall we count them together? Okay, let's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I counted Jacob. So there's our 12. Sorry. Silly Mrs. Ryan. You can't count Jacob if you're counting his sons. Now he had one son named Joseph. And Joseph was his very favorite. This made Joseph's brothers very angry. One day, Jacob gave Joseph a new coat. It had many beautiful colors. Joseph's brothers were very angry and jealous. They wanted new coats too. See the new coats? The beautiful coat he gave him? Wow. Now, do you remember? Back in our classroom is hanging your coat. You made a beautiful, beautiful coat, and I will be taking those down off the wall very soon and giving them back to you so you can tell your story about Joseph and his coat. But one night, Joseph had a dream, and the next day he told his brothers about the dream. Joseph said, "We are all gathering grain in the fields. My bundle of grain stood up. Your bundles of grain bowed down to mine." Joseph's brothers did not like his dream. They did not like Joseph. Joseph's brothers did mean things to him. They wanted to get rid of him. They took his beautiful coat away from him and sold him to travelers going to Egypt. That was mean. But Joseph forgave them. Joseph's brothers did not care about him, but God cared for Joseph. When Joseph came to Egypt, the people put him in jail. Then the king called him and said, I had a strange dream. What does it mean?" And Joseph said, "There is going to be a famine in the land." Do you remember what a famine was? That's right. That was when there wasn't enough food for everyone to eat. That's right. The king knew Joseph was wise, and the king asked Joseph to help the people save food. And when the famine came, Joseph's brothers did not have enough food. They said, "We must go to Egypt and buy food." And when his brothers came, they did not know who Joseph was, but Joseph knew who they were. Now, do you think that his brothers were super, super mean to him? Do you think he's going to be like, "Too bad, guess you should have been nice to me, or you would have food now"? Is that what God would want us to do? I don't think so either. The brothers bowed down to Joseph and asked him for some food. Joseph said, "I will sell you some food." Then the brothers went back home. Joseph missed his brothers. When they needed more food, they came back to Egypt. And Joseph said to them, "You don't have to worry about food anymore. I'm your brother. I will help you. God wanted me to come to Egypt to be a leader, and he has been kind to me. And now I want to be kind to you." Whoa! After they were super mean to him, he chose to be super kind instead. Wow, I like Joseph. I like him a lot. Could you do what Joseph did? If your brother or sister did mean things to you, could you be kind to them? That's what Joseph did. And that's called forgiveness. Now, we are going to have another Bible story when we come back.